Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and unwrap this thing, of course. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. I do have some like metal cutting scissors. I don't know if it'll cut this. We'll try it. Yeah, it's not working. I'm going to need some regular scissors to be able to cut this fabric. That way it's straight, it doesn't look like that. Or maybe I could just take this off and yeah, that'll be fine right there. But we're going to go ahead and fold it like this. And then we're going to begin wrapping it on the exhaust. And then we're going to start off, I would say on this end over here. And then wrap my way around it to get to here. We're going to be using these metal zip ties right here to be able to secure it on there. It goes like that. Once we have our first section on, that way it can hold it into place, and then we're going to continue to wrap it, and then at the end we'll put another one, that way it secures it on there. Let's go ahead and begin wrapping it, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so now that we put the clip on there, it's like really leaving it loose and it's moving around too much, which could eventually get loose over time. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the nail or something small, push it in on the pin and then tighten it at the same time. Alright, there you go. Now it's really tight, it's not going anywhere. And that's what we really want. We don't want this to move around. Now we just gotta cut the axis, which I have my metal cutters over here for. There you go. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna go ahead and install this onto the 370Z now. I already got the car jacked up and I removed the mid pipe with the white pipe. So we're ready to go ahead and install this. And lucky for me, I actually have an extra gasket for the other end, which is a 3-inch right here. I got a brand new one. I'm just going to reuse this one. It should be okay to reuse. If anything, I'll just order another one and replace it later on, because it's pretty easy to take these out and put in new ones. And I already have these. I have some extra ones in the back that I could reuse for these as well, so I'll just swap them out. But hopefully this helps with the noise. Right here, this is what the exhaust is looking like right now. You can see that it doesn't really stick out very far. It's like sunken in. So I think that once we stick it out, it should look a lot better. But let's get under the car and start removing the exhaust so we can position it further out. There you can see that I disconnected it from right there. It was just some 14 mil bolts and nuts to remove. And now we got to remove it from that rubber hanger right there. Once we get that off, then we should be able to move it forward. That's simple. And we just got to reposition this clamp right here. It's just one bolt on the side, and you should be able to move it. Like I said, everything's now installed. I have a pipe over there, and then I put some right here, but then I noticed that I have a crack all right here. So I'm gonna have to get this thing welded, and I don't know a lot of people that do titanium welding, but it is for sure leaking from right here. I turned it on for a little bit and I could feel the air coming through that hole. It's not all the way through, it's just like up to right here. I mean, at least it didn't break off on me, but it's still on there really good. I'm not sure why it hasn't cracked all the way through. But yeah, I just have it right there, and it doesn't have a lot of noise, if any. You guys can hear it's pretty quiet. It's not really gonna hit right here. It barely has enough space, but right here it's hitting it. So when I hit it, it won't go any further. It won't go up or down. So it's at a good spot right now. I just had to adjust the clamps right here, right there, and everything came out pretty good for the most part. I'll have to drive it right now to see if there's any problems with it though. And right there you can see the crack that it starts like right here, and then it gets bigger over here on this side, and then right there it curves up and it goes right here. So this thing started going all the way to like the resonator part. We're gonna go ahead and take it to my homie Nito so we can go ahead and weld it back on. Since we have it off, I think we'll go ahead and clean it as well, because it looks really dirty, especially like the top part, because now this is technically like all exposed right here. You can see it. So I'll pick it up in a few days. All right, guys, so we just picked up the Tomei, and right here you can see that my homie Nito did a fantastic job on welding this thing back together. Right there you can see where the crack was, going all the way down up to this point over here. So now we're ready to go ahead and throw this back onto the car, but I do want to clean this up a little bit. I don't have the appropriate tools, which is like the cream, in order to be able to clean up polish. I used to have it, but I lost it at my other house. So we're gonna go ahead and just use some soapy water just to clean that up really quick, and then we'll throw it back onto the car. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll see if it sounds any different. I don't think it's gonna make like a huge difference because it was just like a small crack. Got my bright ass shoes today. It's actually pretty sick. I got a good deal on these. They're NMDs. But there you guys go. Here's the 370Z. That's how it looks with the extension on there now. Let me zoom in a little bit. That looks really sick. A lot of people actually like this look with the Tomei sticking out that far. Got a lot of people asking questions about it, where I got it from. My homie is the one that actually made it, which is Nito, the one that actually fixed my exhaust for me as well. He does welding, and he just recently, I think, started doing titanium as well, because I think I had asked him before, but he wasn't doing it just yet at that time. But he was able to get the materials that he needed to start doing it, so he was able to fix my exhaust, and it came out perfect. No issues whatsoever. So if you guys want to pick up the extension or need any titanium or welding needs, go ahead and hit him up. I'll leave his Instagram somewhere on here. Super chill dude. Really appreciate him taking the time to fix this for me, because I needed it done ASAP, and he was able to get it done for me at his earliest convenience. So I do appreciate that. But it came out really sick. I'm happy with the look. Like, it sticks out quite a bit, not too far where it looks kind of odd. Like right there, that line goes perfectly with the bumper, and then just the tip sticks out. That's what she said. But it just sticks out right there. Here's the top part of it right there. And then here from this angle, yeah, it looks really nice. And then maybe some of you guys will have some concerns if it touches the floor. And surprisingly, mine doesn't. But I could have sworn before, when I did this, when I didn't have the heat wrap, it was actually hitting the ground. I'm not sure why it's not anymore. Maybe I adjusted it a little bit more, but I have 20-inch wheels, so if you guys have like 18-inch wheels or 19s with the low profile tire, there's a chance it might sit a little bit lower. Mine does actually sit kind of high. It used to sit a little bit lower when I had my Cosmes on the 370Z, but after switching to these 20s, it doesn't go as low to the ground, which sucks, but it's good, because then I don't have this problem where I'm hitting the floor with my exhaust and things like that. So it's pretty good clearance with 20s on here. Just be aware of that if you're interested in picking this up. But if you guys saw the previous video that I made when I installed it without the heat wrap, it was making a lot of noise. That's why I took it off, and I actually posted it online, and a lot of people reached out to me, told me to actually purchase the heat wrap, and it actually works. It's a lot quieter. It does make noise here and there, but if you add more heat wrap, I think it should completely take it away. I just added like 1 roll, that was it. But if you would have done like 2, I think it would completely take it away. But for the most part, I'm really happy with how it sounds. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and end the video right there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this install and like how it looks. I love it. It was really bothering me with the vibration previously, but after doing this, I don't really have that vibration anymore. I don't really have a problem running it, because it was really annoying. Like when I would sit there at a stop, it was just vibrating the entire car. And after adding the heat wrap, it just helped out drastically, and I haven't had any issues after installing it. So it looks really sick. I like it. And then right now, a little bit of an update on the M45. The motor should be getting delivered this week. So once I get that, I plan on installing it the same week, because I want to have enough time to be able to install it, test it out, and show there's no problems with it. In case there is any, I can go ahead and return it, because I think I have a full month to be able to test that out before I go ahead and return it if there is any issues with it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.